Hello and welcome back, Guardians, to another video. This is the last Shadow Throne that I had to do on my Warlock, and lucky me, I done a stream yesterday where I pulled the run off, but I felt really sick yesterday, so I went to bed straight away after that. And today I tried another run to do it again, and luckily I got my flawless on this run. I didn't change anything towards guns. Like, I'm still with the same setup. I'll leave the link in the description down below for my Hunter and my Titan, where I went through everything. But basically, same gun still. So Shed Rainbow, Pulse Rifle in the primary, Nation of Beast secondary, also the inaugural address, and right side of wrong Pulse Rifle. And then as my heavy, I always use the Whisper form. The only new gun that I added way in the end on the boss was the Tread level. I honestly had no plans to use it. Turned out that it was actually a good decision that I made to put the gun on me, because I really needed a gun. Starting with this first section again, for a guy to just do this part. By now we're all familiar, you have to kill the 8 bosses. Every time you kill a boss, you get a new sign. You go to the place, clear all the ads, clear the boss, and you'll get a new sign. From that point, just move on until you kill all 7 of them. Again, I'll leave a link in the description down below for the map, so you guys have an idea again what the maps look like. But I'm pretty sure by now. Yeah, if you do this every week, by now you'll have a good general idea like where they are. You might maybe miss like 1 or 2. And pretty much I haven't done anything special on the first part. So yeah, I'll leave the first part. I'll leave timestamps, so if you want to move on straight away next to the ogre part or the boss, so you can just go on straight away, because this part nothing special happens here. It is what it is, just a normal run. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next part, the ogre part. So yeah, we're close to the ogre. Start feels very confident doing the ogre, like running straight away. Oh, I forgot to mention this. I just swapped to a primary bow. Bow seems to be really good in here since you really want to one-shot everything, and this bow actually does the job for me. It's you can really one-shot the normal ads. So yeah, that's actually a good thing. I'm still attached to the inaugural address. Because if you're not, if it's not your pulse rifle, I probably suggest just use a bow with void damage instead. The primary bow that I'm using. But yeah, I played the ogre part again, just like I done it on the Titan. So pretty much kill the middle wizard, the one that I'm shooting at right now. Fully killer, don't capture the orb, because what I want to do is lower the health on the left and right side of the map, take down the ads one by one, yeah, and then take my time to go all the way around the map, capture all three of them, and then come back for the first one that I just killed, so she'll spawn back in and I'll kill her again, just to get my fourth orb. And the reason I do this, because some people I mentioned like, hey, why not kill them and capture all the orbs? it's playing safe, and it's my way of knowing that, you know, I'm safe. There's at least one spot in the map where I can just stand and pretty much nothing should be able to shoot at me or kill me there. And honestly, if you're trying to do your solo, it depends on if you feel really comfortable in this part. By all means, kill him and pick the orbs up straight away. But I really don't. I really don't feel comfortable. I feel more comfortable on the boss than on this part, to be honest. So yeah, and there you go. This is the best part about the bow. Normally you'd probably use a sniper to do that, and yeah, coming by with, you know, you don't get a lot of special ammo, so instead of a sniper, I just picked the bow. That's the reason why. So I'm trying to see here if there's any ads to pick up in the back. And I really played this one safe because I felt comfortable. Like after yesterday I had this part where I one-faced the ogre with a whisper, and that's basically where I thought, like, you know, this can actually work if I just kill the ogre in one face and, you know, don't mess up in any part, and that's basically the reason. I also got my Luna faction boots on, if anyone's wondering like what's the exotic that I'm wearing on my character now. It's the Luna faction boots. Just in case if I miss a shot or something, I didn't want to go out and get whisper breathing all over again. Just continue my shots over and over. So that's the reason why. Also, that's the reason why I don't want to use my whisper a lot to kill the ads on the other side. But if I had to, I do it. Just a couple of shots. I'm pretty sure I didn't need all the shots for the ogre to kill the ogre. Like I said there, killer. So ads are down on the left side already, right side as well. All I have to do is like lower the wizard's health, and again still check in the back because so far I only killed one ad in the back, which means there's still 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 of them up. So yeah, 4 is a lot. Like for me at least, it's a lot. I didn't want to take the chance. Like if I'm already dead, that's basically where I'll probably rush up a little bit because I feel like, yeah, well, we got nothing else, we got nothing to lose now, so why not? But yeah, if not, I'm playing, like, I did try to play safe on this part. And I think that the one lesson that I learned from yesterday doing the ogre part is if you get like, by the time you're gonna move on the wizards, like left and right is fine for me now because the health's low, so it doesn't really matter. They don't bother me. But the one all the way in the back and the one that's gonna spawn in as a new one after taking down their shields, shoot them with heavy. You know, kill them quickly because if they start hiding in the map, that's basically where you're probably gonna end up dying if you don't get a shot on them. So it's only like 3 ads still alive in the back, I'm sure of that. So yeah, on this part we start moving in. Like I said, like just take down the wizard ASAP. You don't want to play around with the wizard for too long and she'll start hiding or whatnot. So right here we lost wizards down, so this one again, I had a break of heavy there, so that was a good thing. Oh yeah, also I'm using Healing Rift. There's absolutely no reason for me to go and use the Empowering Rift. 2 reasons. I'm already using my well. So that's already something that's empowered, so why use something to damage enemies with instead of healing? Because I'm pretty sure, like, if you get yourself in trouble, healing is probably the first thing you're gonna need, and not extra DPS. But it really depends on your gameplay then. Again, like, let's sell. And as you see, like, I got all my bullets here, so I was happy with it. I'm pretty confident, like, with 24 bullets, yeah, like, I had to do really bad, missing a lot of shots in order not to get the kill. And that's why I left my Lunafaction boots on. Also in the well, you can fully take all the orbs as damage. You won't die. If you don't have the Whisper, I'm pretty sure you can also do this with the Sleeper Simulant. It's also possible. Just to one-face the ogre. Just get some armor that gives you extra ammo for fusion rifles. Pretty sure I'm saying that correct. Yeah, it's oh no, linear fusion rifles. My bad. I take that back. So yeah, just get yourself some armor with linear fusion rifles. So right here, I decided that I'm probably gonna take the shotgun since I don't really need any sort of primary gun, because Nation of the Beast will take care of the smaller ads. So the only thing to do for me is to kill the big guys and the boss, which would eventually, yeah, either go with the Whisper, or if I'm really in trouble, I'll place my wall down and I will use the shotgun. And yes, like I expected, I actually end up being in trouble there, and I was lucky to have the shotgun on me, or else it would have been a wipe. Well, maybe not a wipe, but I don't know. Once we near the end, you'll see what I mean. Like, because that was I had to make the decision really fast what to do. So from here on, I'll leave the video playing, because going up until the part where you start jumping across the wall where it pushes you off. Yeah, there's nothing special actually going on. Everyone's just doing it basically in the same way. So yeah, I'll just I'll start again over there. So yeah, right here we're nearing the wall. It's actually I really found it's always consistent the way I keep doing it, and basically I never get pushed off the wall. It's always the same result. The first thing you want to do is go as far as possible on the left side and take down the 2 snipers. You don't want them to bother you while you're doing your jumps and everything. And then from this point on, you'll start doing the jumping. The only thing you want to keep in mind is the first thing, like the one up close to you. Once that one just bursts out, you can start running. Nothing will hit you, and you're good to go. Same thing again. There you go. Just jump over it. Nothing should hit you. I don't know. Like it always works really consistent for me on that. And then the closest one again. Once it bursts off, just go on. And you should be fine. Like, there is another way to come over here to make another jump, but I've been so consistent with this one. Like, I've never flew out. Once I found this one out, that you can just start off on the first one and you'll always be safe. So since then, I basically yeah, I always jump through the walls because it's just pretty. It's really easy. Alright, so on the boss here, the idea that I had is if the knights would gather around, I would probably kill one of them and then lower 2 of their healths. Let the second wave of ads spawn in, and I'll get a new knight for the one that I kill. And the one with half health, yeah, I would kill them first and then take down the last guy. Didn't happen that way because the knights actually moved in a different way. So as the reason I'm moving first to the right and then to the left, so the knights are moving to the right because they're really slow, and now if they have to move to the left side where I am at, it'll take them a while, and I have to clear every single ad that's over here. Bear in mind, I still have the Lunafactions on, and at this point the shotgun as well, the threat level as the primary. The one thing you don't want to do when you whisper, don't proc whisper breathing while shooting the knights, because the second that you proc whisper breathing after the first shot, the knights will start disappearing. And if you don't have whisper breathing on, you can deal a lot more shots. It's just because I think the damage is too much they take on the first bullet, and that's the reason why they start disappearing if they take too much damage. There we go, there's our third knight, full health. So like I said, it didn't happen the way that I intended to go. So at this point I thought like, okay, I'll just go with the flow and see what's gonna happen. I'm just gonna let the knights gather up, group up, and at some point I'll start running left to right and then shoot the crystal behind the wizard. Just act like it's a new round, nothing just happened, you know, just keep moving. The reason I'm shooting from the left side of the pillar and not the right side is because it's harder for the boss to actually hit me. If I'd stand on the right side of the pillar, it's easy for the boss to hit me. And this was actually perfect, the way the knights grouped up. That was really perfect, because at least you know now they're in a group and they're always together. And the only thing I was scared of is when they disappeared on this point, I didn't know what's gonna happen, so I just started jumping here, just in case they would actually appear like right close to me. Like, okay, I can at least escape then, but they appeared exactly where they disappeared, so that was a good thing. So right here I could have peeked out, shoot the crystal, but if I do that, I just set myself up for fail because knights will be up close on me and also the ad's right on top of me, so that was a bad one. So the knights are pretty far away now, and that's why I decided to break the crystal so I can shoot the first set of ads, and the wizard she actually came where I was hiding. So there wasn't a lot for me left for me at this point here. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna stand where the wizard is and yeah, hope for the best, because the only problem you have with this part here is where I'm standing at it's not a good spot. It's a really bad spot because once the knights group up here, there's nowhere for you to run around. Because no matter where you'll go, the wizard will eventually see you, so this is a bad part. So this is where I actually made a good call on using the threat level shotgun. And this one got trench bell also on it. And I have no idea how many shots I actually missed here. So right now I realize Lunafaction boots on, I'm missing shots, that's a bad idea. Move out of Lunafactions, and for some reason I missed a couple of more shots. I don't know how, like most of the time I always hit my shots on the wizard, but not this time. There you go, I missed another one. And only left with 8 seconds or 7 seconds there to just kill the wizard. And luckily we got it done on the last one. I think on 1 second. This is definitely not a guide how to do this flawless, because that is just really lucky there for the knights to be in a perfect spot for me all at once and then to use my shotgun. But yeah, I got my triumph there. I hope the guide helps you out to do your solo. If it does, likes much appreciated, and I'll see you guys on my next video.